Good morning. Today is Tuesday, August 27th, 2013, and today I'd like to talk about color. So growing up, we've always been taught that red, yellow, and blue are the primary colors that build all other colors, but that's not actually the case. The real primary colors are red, green, and blue, which, as a trichromatic species, we can perceive most any color of light that's built out of that within the visible spectrum. Actually, they use R, G, and B when the engineers designed color television before I was born, since those can be more extreme, pure versions of red, green, and blue. But we're not only a trichromatic species, since a lot of vertebrates can only see blue and green without the red, but there are even up to 3% of women have a tetrachromatic gene on their X chromosome that allows them to perceive an additional shade of red, yellow that can add to their discerning palette of colors that are visible. So while red, green, blue are the additive primaries of light, the subtractive primaries of pigment are cyan, magenta, and yellow, and sometimes I'll throw in K and black just to give it added emphasis. But with those, you can create all the visible colors. But if you think that the tetrachromatic vision is amazing, then you should see the eyes of the mantis shrimp, which is neither a mantis nor a shrimp, but shrimp vision would give you a dozen different pigments of color, plus polarization and three-lensed vision on either eyeball for, not only stereoscopy, but the whole shoot and match. You could practically see so many frequencies beyond the human scale that it'd be like having a mass spectrometer in your own head. Imagine being able to sit there and say, I'm watching you across the room, tasting you with my eyes. Primary colors aren't the only subject matter that we've been taught from an incorrect science criteria in schools. Take, for instance, the three phases of matter. Liquid, gas, and solid. Those aren't the only three. You can go colder to the Bose-Einstein condensates that are supersolids, hotter to ionized plasma, and even hotter still to the gluon quark soups that you only see in Big Bang reactions. So we've learned a lot more in the atmospheres of Jupiter and Saturn, yet more superfluids. So there could be a dozen or more that we're not being taught in school, but we do continue to study them. And this is Joel Twisty Dye, wishing you happy trails, and I'll see you next week.